So what of your audience with his grace? Even in age, he cuts an imposing figure worthy of the title Dragon's Bane.
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word, pray, make your choice, sir. You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye? He is among the wealthiest of Grand Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time. It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets, even collusion with Salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony, aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth.
You've made quite the name for yourself since last we spoke.
I hear old Fornival is the subject of an inquest. His conviction would bring me no joy, not least for the loss of revenue I would suffer. Arisen, I have a proposition, sir. I've long had dealings with Fornival, and want to believe in his innocence. Pray, take a petition for his acquittal from me, that it may help sway his arbiters. I entrust my petition. I cannot afford to let old Fornival leave this mortal coil just. Arisen, I would speak with you. Private. This is not the place. 'Tis a conversation best had after dark. Meet me in the courtyard by night. I shall await you in the castle courtyard.
You are to see me for your... I speak for his... Pray, make your choice, sir. In that case, the weight of duty lies...
Fornival's inquest will not wait for us long.
Why not ask Jasper's family their opinion on Fornival?
And at Cassidy's.
Seems everywhere. How fare you, Arisen?
That peddler by the encampment, Renard, he knew aught of Fornival.
Why not ask Jasper's family their opinion?
Let's ask around.
That peddler by the encampment, Renard, he knew aught of Fornival.
Blustering fools just barged in. They hold me prisoner like some common criminal. It is madness and base insult. You there, you're an insult. There's time yet before my trial is decided. Pray, arrange for my acquittal however you may. If you see me through this storm, I'll sell to you at cost for the rest of my days. 'Tis a generous offer, eh? Now go, and pray put an end to this farce. I am eager to be quit of this confinement. Please, sir.
I believe in my father's innocence, Arisen. Please, please help him.
What? Fornival stands trial? 'Tis a pity. In truth, the man was profligate. His ostentation earned him envy and enmity in equal parts. But he was not the sort of man to seek profit in the misfortunes of others. I will add my name to the petition. I shall pray that his innocence is proven.
Done it! Seems this is where the merchants live.
Civilians do have much to worry on.
I've heard tell that Fornival stands trial. None's the pity. I fancy myself the forgiving sort, but I'll not mourn his passing. I'm scarce the only one he's wronged either. The man built his fortune on the backs of honest folk. I'll gladly add my name to a petition if it means no others need suffer at his hands.
Steady on!
I heard of Fornival's inquest. Serves the lout right, says I. I'll sign any petition you set before me if it means he'll hang for what he's done. He deserves no better after what he did to my family.
Fornival's met with an inquest? 'Tis past time the law caught up with that rat. I'll not forget the pain he caused me as long as I live. The caitiff put my house to ruin. I shall sleep better o' nights, knowing no others will suffer the same fate. Let him rot. I gladly commit my name to the petition for his conviction.
We've done it! There's something drawn on the hill. That's all? Huh. Barely worth the effort. Anytime. Yes, right away. I'll go at once.
Hold on, I'll be there shortly. I'll aid you at once.
All around us. The screams spill the blood. To ice.
To that.
This looks interesting. Anytime. Sir Dario knew something of Faunable, I believe. The beasts of these parts are proving a greater challenge, to be sure.
We've arrived at the Duke's northern stronghold.
Even the dragon's coming is not enough to unite men's hearts as one. Grand Sorin guards, so far...
A messenger brought word of Fornival's trial. More's the pity. He finished our arms at quite a favorable rate. We'll be as cats without claws, should he be kept from doing business. I do not know the man well, but I cannot stand idly by and see him convicted. Testimony given in person will carry more weight than a missive, yet I cannot leave this place. Pray, take one of my men with you back to the capital. He will speak in my place. You do Fornival a service, sir. I will send word ahead for a man to await you. Pray, speak to him directly. I'll arrange for a man.
The best men in the strongest hold are powerless without supplies to live on.
Seems the Duke aims to ring all Grances with strongholds. Let's have a...
I'm called Castor. Sir Dario has informed me of my duties. I'm thankful to have you accompanying me to the capital. Shall we be off? Very well, sir.
We must see the witness safely. Back to the capital.
Steady on! To support crystal, one can reach it. From anywhere with the use of a magic item.
An inquest, eh? Cheers. I welcome the diversion. I know 'tis improper to say so, but you'll not deny the thrill of awaiting judgment. Though it's the rare trial that's not decided before it begins, if truth be told. Proofs are easily falsified. Testimony still more so. There's always someone with cause to want one outcome or the other, and the means to ensure it. Which brings me to a very special deal for you, friend. Writs of affidavit for sale at bargain rates. I've statements of varying guilt or innocence. Quite the clever forgeries, these. They always sell well when there's an inquest on. And why not? 'Tis a heady thing to buy a man's guilt or innocence. If you've mistaken the trial's result, you'd be a fool not to. I'll disavow we ever spoke if asked, mind. The choice is yours to make. My prices ebb and flow with the tides of the trial. Still, 'tis a small price for justice. No interest, friend, or just too proud to ask. Now, let us talk of business. You be it. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at my... Now, let us talk of business. Now, let us talk of business. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool. Now, let us talk of business. You be a...
Twill be easier going.
I feel familiar with this area now.
Hello.
Are your travel preparations complete?
They say the faith sends, but the church gathers. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. Come rest a moment. So be it.
Let us make for the...
The judge will soon hand down his ruling. We'd best hurry to the capital's Fountain Square.
Why not avail yourself of the inn?
Fornival's inquest will soon begin. Let's deliver. What meaning do you suppose those... There's a port crystal. One... You can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. Be they man or pawn, it is hard to
Business with the guild, sir?
Yes, Arisen.
Yes, Arisen. If you should ever...
Yes, Arisen. Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more if you should... Yes, Arisen. You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored to travel with you.
May our paths cross...
Yes, Arisen? Yes, Arisen? You cannot take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions. I am honored.
May our paths... Fornival's inquest will soon
Business
begin.
with the guild, sir?
Let's deliver our findings. Be they man or pawn, it is hard to do aught alone.
Order! I will have order! This inquest has its conclusion. Fornival Frescobaldi, in the name of His Grace, Duke Edmund Dragonsbane, the court hereby proclaims its verdict. Guilty. Whereas you have deceived your fellow man to sate your avarice, the court sentences you to life imprisonment. This inquest is hereby ended.
Our task is done. Let us report our progress. Have you equipment to enhance?
The art which is the master works all, you can't go. The master works all, you can't go wrong.
Salvation and the Knight's champion. The capital swirls with ill rumors.
Word of Fornival's verdict has come. He was judged guilty. The inquest ended without event. No thanks to your reprehensible indolence. I will not brook such sloth in the future, sir. Many within the castle praise your bold deeds of late. I pray such good works continue apace. I have more tasks that require your attention. Pray, make your choice, sir. It grieves me to report an item was stolen from the castle's stores a few days past. It was a possession of the Duke's and a treasure of the realm, the Worm King's ring. The band was stolen under heavy watch. I fear it to be the work of someone within the castle. But first, the ring must be reclaimed. Will you do it, sir? You would do well to begin by asking the men and women of the castle what they know. That ring is a treasure to all Grancis, and a symbol of the Duke's authority. It must be found. Many within the castle praise your bold deed. I have more tasks that require your... This then, it...
Good Aldous told me there's been sign of thieving within the castle, even should they escape sight. The castle's construction hinders all who do not know it well. Our villain had a guide, or had some occasion to grow familiar with the castle.
As if we hadn't cause enough to worry already.
I heard a report of an unfamiliar man seen within the castle's halls. They say he had the look of that sorcerer.
If there's talk of a sorcerer, it'll be Solomon, no doubt. I'd hoped we were rid of that rat for good. I do not relish the thought of his return. But the pilfered ring does bear a strong magical affinity. It is the sort of bauble Solomon would covet.
Salamet. 'Tis a name that calls up bitter memories. Time was the Duke held a council of magic scholars here in Gran Soren, tasked with ensorceling grimoires and trinkets. Salamet sat at the head of the council. His genius was unmatched, save by his ambitions. Once their research bore fruit, Salamet betrayed his grace and fled with the findings. He disappeared, leaving the corpses of his fellow scholars in his wake. I know not by what design he would reveal himself now. Perhaps aught about this ring that compels him. Many within the castle praise your bold deed. I've more tasks that require your attention.
Shall we speak to a few more people? I pray we might find one who's seen him.
Shall we next speak with the townspeople?
Well, let us pray. We must...
Someone must know something about this matter.
I've no...
A sorcerer, eh? Can't say as I've heard tell of... No, wait. There is rumor going around of a queerly-dressed man skulking about the quarry. More than his dress is odd if he's hanging around that place with no reason.
Shall we to the quarry?
Salamat is an infamous archmage. He's oft been seen...
Allow me to guide you to the quarry, Arisen. We'll leave as soon as your preparations are made.
A sorcerer, eh? No, wait. There is more than...
Salvation is on the tongues of everyone, from peasant to noble.
I hear no end. And Adi, have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today?
What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.